Hello, I'm Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and today I'm going to show you how to build leg strength, core strength, and improve top velocity as well as just your sprint speed and everything else. So, a quick review. What I've got here up on the screen is our front side mechanics position or our toe off position in top velocity. So you can see that well, hard to see the person's foot, but their toes coming, pushing off the ground here. But this front leg, we want this front thigh parallel with the ground when we are sprinting, when we're upright, tall sprinting. And we want the shin angle to either be perpendicular to the ground or slightly back behind the knee, one or the two. Top velocity, we pretty much want it vertical. When we're still accelerating, it's nice to have this angle a little bit more back towards the leg behind so that you push back into the ground. Our front arm, our angle at our elbow can be smaller with the hand up in front of the chin or the face. And with our back arm, we want that arm to straighten out quite a bit, and we want that hand to be behind the hip on that same side so that we're, opposite that way. So, and that way we can use that arm, that getting the arm back behind and that hand back behind the hip allows us to actually drive this knee up and forward more easily. And we want a little bit of an anterior lean or a forward lean here in the body so that you can see how here's the hips and the shoulders aren't directly above the hips. They're a little bit in front of the hips. And so there's just a little bit of forward lean. And that way our center of mass is in front of where the foot is going to strike the ground so that we propel ourselves forward. All right, so that's a little review for frontside mechanics. So now what I want to teach you today is to improve leg strength, to force you to improve the ability of your legs to work while you're sprinting in max velocity, and improve core strength. What I want you to try to do is, let's switch to a different screen here, is I'm going to have you do a sprint, and then I'm going to want you to change your arm position. So, so this is a flying 30, but it's a different kind of flying 30 from what I've shown you before. You're going to run, going to accelerate for anywhere between 10, 20, 30 meters. I recommend 20. I typically do 30 to where you get up to speed. So this little cone that you see up here, when I get to that cone, I'm going to put my arm straight out to the side like airplane wings. And when I do that, it takes my arms out of the picture so that I can't use my arms to help my legs. And so my legs have to work harder and my core has to work harder. And so if you maintain the ability and the alignment of your legs and the technique of your sprinting in your lower body, it's going to force your legs to work so much harder when you're doing this 30-meter run. And then after you do this a couple times, then you can like reintroduce the arms back in and you're going to go, wow, am I like, so much faster and everything feels so much easier. So, but we want to do some training time like this. So you sprint in. So I'll run the video now. So you're going to sprint into that cone. And then once you get to that point, stick those airplane arms out there, way out to the sides, and then all the way across to the other side. And then you can slow it back down. So you can also put the airplane arms out for like 10 or 15 yards and then pull them back in and start using your arms for another 10 or 15 yards and see how it all feels. So, but that is a way that you are going to force your legs to have to work harder when you actually end up sprinting. And it's also going to work your core a lot more. Now, there's different arm positions. You could do arms straight up over the head, or you could cross your arms across your body like you're hugging yourself, or put your arms straight out in front of you. There's lots of different things that we can actually do. This is one of the easiest ones, I think, and so that's why I'm showing to you now, but I'll have other videos up of other things that you can try to do this as well. But I highly recommend this, and you will find this in some of my online programs built into the system so that you improve leg strength. And primarily at this top velocity, it improves your glute strength and your hamstring strength and your calf strength to make them all stronger so that your sprinting is just that much better. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Make sure to subscribe and ring the little bell, and practice your sprinting so that you can become faster for either sprinting or for sport or whatever activity. And or sprinting is just great for everything in life and keeps you really super happy and healthy. So hope you all enjoy it. Have a happy and healthy day, and I will see you next time in the next video.